Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. Excuse me. Okay, so today we're looking at the not entirely surprising news that Andy Ruiz Jr. has split with his trainer, Manny Robles. Okay, so news has just come through today that the pairing of Manny Robles and Andy Ruiz Jr. is no more. It's a thing of the past. It's over. Okay, so it's been reported by various boxing news sites that the word came from up above. No, we're not talking about divine intervention. We're talking about up above at the PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, higher ups. Actually, the father of Andy Ruiz specifically said that the final word came from none other than Al Heyman, the head honcho, the big cheese at PBC. So, clearly, it was decided that Andy Ruiz was not performing to optimum levels with Manny Robles at the helm. Seems clear. Manny Robles said it many times over the last few weeks, nay, months, that Andy Ruiz is not knuckling down to the task. Matter of fact, he was knuckling down to different kinds of tasks.
Yeah, I just bought this Lambo truck. SUV. Damn, I keep saying that. Yeah,
how they call it, the Lambo
dope.
truck, bro? It's called a truck.
So dope. What's back there? Some screws.
Andy Ruiz had other things on his mind. So, Manny Robles commented numerous times that you can't get the guy in the gym. Remember that? Yeah, that was the original story for the rematch. When Andy Ruiz was supposed to be in the gym, he was AWOL. He was AWOL, could not be found. What was he doing? What was he up to?
Fuck yeah.
You like this, Steven?
Hell yeah, I like this.
He was splurging. Andy Ruiz was splurging. Instead of training, couldn't get the guy in the gym. For love nor money. But let's not act all surprised. Because Abel Sanchez, the previous trainer of Andy Ruiz, told us. He told us that it was very, very difficult to get the guy in the gym. Yeah, he's got talents. But one of his talents is not application. To reach the top of any profession and stay at the top, you have to have drive. And unfortunately, it appears that Andy Ruiz Jr.'s does have drive, but it's a drive for the drive-through. It's a drive to get that food tucked in the belly. The food in the belly drive. But he doesn't have the drive to haul his ass into the gym. So, unfortunately, Al Heyman decided that, things need to change. What did Al say? Let's look at some of the words of what Al Heyman said. According to Robles, he was told by Ruiz's father that Al Heyman made the final decision for a trainer change. Ruiz is advised by Heyman and fights under Al Heyman's Premier Boxing Champions banner. They apparently told him that they didn't want the same thing. Yes, okay, so Al Heyman apparently told him that he didn't want the same thing to happen again, i.e. the no-show. Ruiz underperforming, Ruiz not dedicating himself to the rematch against Joshua. Did not apply himself 100%, as witnessed by his 283-pound girth. Where's the girth? There's the girth. Okay. So, didn't want the same thing to happen again. Robles said, "It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. It's not the first time it's happened to me. I'm sure it's not the first time it's happened to other coaches. It happens time and time again. We always end up getting the short end of the stick. But it is what it is. We just keep on moving forward." Said previously, he said, "So I saw it coming. I've seen it coming, to be honest with you. I've seen it coming during camp. I saw it coming. Andy was just doing whatever the hell he wanted to do. His dad is his manager, and he had no control over his son. None of us had any control of him, for that matter." After winning the first bout versus Joshua, Ruiz partied for 2 months. He started training camp way too late and entered the rematch out of shape with a bloated 283.5 pounds on the scale. He was unable to put his punches together. He was much slower in the ring. And all of that allowed Joshua all too easily to reclaim his titles with a lopsided 12-round decision. And as we know, it's been stated numerous times by Robles, since the loss, Robles has barely had any contact from Andy Ruiz Jr. And he had different things on his mind. Here he is at Frost's of London. It's after the win. Yeah, that's what Andy was doing. Andy was partying and flossing. Could not apply himself. It's easier to party than to get yourself in the gym. It's easier to go out buying expensive jewelry than to get yourself in the gym. Yeah, winning, that's the easy part. Or getting on top, that's the easy part. Staying on top is an entirely different story. So Andy proved that he could pull out a good performance against Joshua, but then it makes you wonder. If you had 5 weeks to prepare for the first fight, and 6 months to prepare for the second fight, one has to ask the question, if Andy Ruiz Jr. had 6 months to prepare for the first fight, what kind of condition would he have turned up in? Was it just mere chance that he was in good shape for the first fight? Was it just mere chance that he was coming off a fight with Dimitrenko 5 weeks prior? And all he had to do was cruise in for the second fight, or for the first fight. He just cruised in. But given ample amount of time, Andy Ruiz, with the money, just couldn't motivate himself to show up. So You can get to the top of the mountain, but staying there is an entirely different matter. What say you? It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio, it's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, and it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, link in the description box. Don't forget about the live shows, Monday and Wednesdays at 9:55 p.m. Okay, UK time. Okay, have your say. It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio. And I'm out.